Happy Valentine's Day. We are here day number 2 here at Battle of the All-Stars 2020. I am the New Jersey Knight.
I'm Tom Foolery.
And we are here to announce the bout from pitting number 9 seed Tennessee taking on number 13 seed Louisiana. And I shall start out here. Team Tennessee, here's the roster. Number 0, Stovall. Number 00, Mage. 04, The Truth. Number 100, Beast Mode. 121, Jigs. 151, Cope. 1989, Rocket Kitty. Number 2, Baker. Number 22, Jenny Haight. 220, Electra Cow. Number 23, Sintilly Lace. Number 31, Pop Tart. 329, Alita 1. Your captain, 480, Quads of Chaos or just Chaos. Number 53, Punchbug. Number 6, Transgen. Number 7, AKA Rogue. Number 81, Exene. Number 12, Soda Pop Ruckus. Your coaches are Mista, Dad, and Muse.
All right, up for Team Louisiana. We're getting a whole bunch of shout-outs. Lots of Team Louisiana love out there. Let's call them out. 0429, Carmina Piranha. Number 11, Doc Adams. 19, Real Estate Agent. 1898, Papaya on Fire. Number 23, Rock Her Popper. 2281, Comet Kazi. Number 34, Desi. 49, Bree Aggressive. Number 5, I Shove Lucy. 52, Bree Hicks. 501, Machu Picchu. 629, Frida Beast. Number 76, Little Miss Maggot. 757, Small Fry. Number 8, Rest in Pieces. 889, Wolf. Roladine is number 9. 918, Huckleberry Gin. And 999, Animaniac. Well, let's not forget number 79, Full Metal Alchemist. They're coached today by Shay, I apologize, Shay and Red October. Some Tennessee love coming in online, too. My girl Chaos on the jammer line, calling it out for us. We're sitting here in turn 1 looking straight down the front stretch, so we may have some difficulty or delay getting the jammers called out.
Yes. And Tennessee going to start it off a little differently here as they did yesterday. Chaos was never started a jam, was past the star as a pivot, but here she is starting out on the jammer line.
All right, looks like Rest in Peace is up there as well. Very tall jammer there for Team Louisiana, dealing with that tough Tennessee wall. Already a knockout by Louisiana, dragging back the jammer for Tennessee. Oh, and with that, we got lead jammer status already going to Tennessee. That is Chaos and Machu Picchu reporting to the penalty box.
So Louisiana down their pivot as lead jammer status is assessed to Team Tennessee. They had a hard one last night, losing to Pennsylvania All-Stars.
Go ahead, slick little move there with a nice reverse spin on the inside, sliding by Chaos, picking up 4-point pass. Now looking for some more. Louisiana getting a little stretched out here. And Tennessee now picking up the paces. Rest in Pieces comes in.
That was 3 points there at the end. No point score for Louisiana. 7-point jam to start out the bout here for Team Tennessee.
Ballsy 8, Chaos. That's one way to start out the game. 7 points on the board.
And I see very tall jammer. That means Pop-Tart, number 31 for Tennessee.
Looks like Small Fry up there as well for Louisiana. Small Fry, regular jammer rotation there for Louisiana. Pop-Tart very tall, standing up behind the line with a white helmet cover on. Driving through Little Miss Maggot, digging on that last toe stop. Only able to slow up Pop-Tart for so long.
You can only do so much. Pop-Tart sneaks on by her, takes lead jam status, 1 for 1. 2 for 2 for Team Tennessee.
Yeah, Small Fry right now bottled up here in turn 1. Great job by Sintilly Lace. Oh, and Beast Mode. Always a strong blocker out there for Tennessee.
Nice recycling all the way back there by 151, Cope.
Little hop there by Small Fry, but took a little knock there, went off the track.
So Small Fry really having some trouble there with the Tennessee defense. That's Cope, that is Sintilly Lace, and of course Beast Mode.
All right, so we got Papaya on Fire, and definitely Little Miss Maggot running shop with number 5, I Shove Lucy, paying strong defense, dragging Pop-Tart all the way back.
Looks like we got a star pass there to number 511, Mishu Betchu.
Small Fry breaks free, gets that jam called off. So all that effort, we almost ran over a minute and a half and only 4 points picked up. So Louisiana standing tough after letting that jammer get out a little early. Little Miss Maggot with that 1 foot block. Good call out there online. Oh, that's Animaniac there standing tall.
It looks like the Truth is wearing the star for Tennessee.
Animaniac.
Dish out some truth, hopefully, to Louisiana All-Stars. But out in front first is Animaniac.
Yeah, MVP of the last game, Animaniac. So consistent, breaking that lead jammer continuation that Tennessee had, now chasing the pack. Oh, turning on the Jets and calling it off. That's all 4 points, putting Louisiana on the board. All right, the action is underway. Both teams now scoring. 16 minutes to go here in the first half. All right, rest in pieces up there for Louisiana.
And it looks like AKA Rogue, if I'm number 7, yet another tall Tennessee jammer.
I don't know what they do in Tennessee, but they grow them pretty tall and get them to jam. Rest in pieces finds a hole. There you go. Oh, a cut track is the call. Rest in pieces definitely does not agree. You want to sit down for 30 seconds.
And this is the opportunity Tennessee can take. Put a few more points up on the board. They're going to have another at least around 20 seconds.
All right, that's
by herself.
I apologize. That's Brawla Dean. Machu Picchu getting a stop, but now Brawla Dean reporting penalty box. Full box for Louisiana. 2 blockers and the jammer.
And as that was going on, AKA Rogue takes lead jam status.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Oh, indeed. Definitely breaking open that pack. Rogue capitalizing. Rest in pieces now re-engage with the pack.
Big hit there by Machu Picchu.
Yeah, that's Machu Picchu out there working with Doc Adams right now, doing a good job slowing up Rogue. And then reinforcements come from the penalty box by Brawla Dean.
Took all that time to finally get a full strength 5-on-5. Like you said, that was a full penalty box there for Louisiana.
They were able to kill it off very successfully. Penalty box is empty now for both teams. Rest in pieces back out there. Able to escape the pack, a couple extra thrusts just as you thought one more hit was coming. Gets away.
So after all that, down their jammer, down 2 blockers, still 8 points.
Yeah, that's actually a really good job by Team Louisiana's defense. Got to give them credit, standing tall, minimizing the damage. Small fry crouched down.
Oh, and in the chat room, we got PR Mageddon. What's up, buddy? We miss you here.
Big shout out to PR Mageddon. Big Louisiana fan from,
well, of course,
the area. Gave me a lot of background on a lot of these great skaters I get to skate or get to announce here this weekend. Oh, big hit.
Big hit by Centilly Lace.
Yeah, it looks like that might have been to the back. Yes, back block is the call.
Yeah. Delayed call on that, but.
Oh, Beast Mode wipes out a blocker and able to catch Small Fry. Ooh, skaters having a hard time holding the feet at the moment.
Oh, sorry to say, number 6, Trans Jam, is wearing the star for Tennessee.
Don't worry, Trans Jam awesomeing as much as possible right now. Gets knocked out, calls off the jam. That was a little close. Called it off, but was skating out. So I see some cut track signs coming from the infield. Let's see what happens here. Do we have a replay of this or no? Nope. Still see it fighting. Trans Jam working. Nope, went around the outside. That wasn't the correct play, but Trans Jam is reporting to the penalty box.
And Centilly Lace still serving her penalty for that back block. So down 5-3, 5-3 advantage for Louisiana.
Oh, and of course Louisiana goes right to Animaniac. Great call anytime, especially on his power jam. Through in 10 seconds now, looking to put points on the board. See how Louisiana chooses to set up their offense. They just lost a blocker. Bree aggressive to the penalty box. They start offense early. Centilli Lace able to wipe out Animaniac. Oh, man, it looked like she was going to be able to hold that outside or that inside foot, but to no avail.
But at the last second, Chaos knocks her out of bounds, cycling all the way to the back.
Yeah, full reinforcements from the box there for Tennessee, back to full strength. Yeah, just so persistent Animaniac is, but right now bottled up. Trans Jam out of the penalty box, now through the pack. And just as you thought Trans Jam would come up on the pack, Animaniac wisely calls it off. Good communication from the bench.
And before she called it off, 4 points were put up on the board. 19-8 lead. Low-scoring game.
It is so far. We're about
Quite the
halfway
defensive
through
game.
the first period here, and total 27 points. I'll take it. Close game, close game, close game.
Pop-Tart wearing the star, returning to the line for Tennessee.
I believe that might be Small Fry. Nope, that's number 19. New jammer, real estate agent for Louisiana. Little Miss Maggot trying to slow Pop-Tart, but only able to do so for so long, and then a forearm is the call on Little Miss Maggot. Full penalty box. We got 3 blockers and a pivot in there. 2 get sent back out. That's number 9 right now. Brawla Dean and Little Miss Maggot got sent back out.
And still Pop-Tart recycled to the back, even though down two blockers.
Oh, Brawla Dean was looking at the penalty box. I think has to report again, and is now, as we have a standing blocker. That's Machu Picchu getting released. Pop-Tart slides on through amongst all the chaos. Tennessee capitalizing.
And while that was happening, that is a power jam. We got a power jam situation here for Team Tennessee as real estate agent reports to the penalty box. Full 30 seconds here for Pop-Tart.
Yep.
She's working with 12 points so far in this jam.
Yeah, eyeing up a lot more. Pop-Tart, one of the mainstays for Tennessee now for several years. Very, very successful jammer, veteran player now. Little Miss Maggot now reporting to the penalty box as well. We got to start worrying about these penalties. They seem to be piling up. And in this version of the game, where we're playing the 40-minute games, we'll double check. It is
only 5 penalties.
5 penalties it is. You'll get two timeouts, 1 official review, and only 5 penalties. So you got to watch out. We had a couple people foul out of the last game. Big drag back in the back. Real estate agent still fighting the good fight, but Pop-Tart shuts it down after another 4 points. That was a big jam there, NJ.
20-point jam for Pop-Tart. Your obvious point leader with 24 points for the game.
Now, Louisiana's defense was really strong before, but that's when they had all skaters on the track. That jam just didn't go their way. Couldn't keep people on the track. That's going to be important going down for the next couple jams.
So rest in pieces out there for Louisiana, and it looks like the Truth out there for Tennessee. Sneaks around, 1 left to beat, and she does so. The Truth takes lead jam status, her first of the game.
Yeah, Rest in Pieces now with the helmet cover off. You can see the rainbow going down the side of Rest in Pieces helmet. The Truth, not to be denied, just bulls the way through on the inside line. The Truth is real. Oh, big hole opened up on the inside. I didn't see who the pivot was. Credit to them.
Opened up the lane on the inside line. More Truth released to the Louisiana defense.
That looks like that was 0-0. The captain Mage who opened up a huge hole. Little Miss Maggot able to get a piece of the Truth. Holds only to 1 point in that last pass, so 8 minutes to go. Tennessee continues to extend their lead, 48-8.
40-point lead here by Tennessee, and this coming off 2 minutes ago. We were just saying, low-scoring game, kind of defense, right?
Well, when you give up a power jam and then also have blockers reporting to the box, that gives the recipe for a big jam to come up, and that was a 20-point jam. All right, we need to give a shout-out. Machu Picchu stopped by earlier before the game and wanted to give a happy birthday shout-out.
Yeah, happy birthday shout-out to her husband, Chase Olmstead.
Perfect. So happy birthday out there, Machu Picchu, thinking of you while hitting others. All right, well, we have this time
if that says anything good.
Hey, thinking of you's all that really matters, right? All right, let's give a shout out to Spank Alley, the only fully adjustable roller derby armbands on the market. They also ship worldwide. Check them out at spankalley.com.au. So, NJ, you've been kind of keeping an eye on things. Lead jammers so far have predominantly gone to Tennessee, but Louisiana has been able to intersperse several of their own. But you can tell Tennessee's able to grab control of a lot of these jams so far.
Yes, of the 8 jams total in this game, 6 of them have gone to Team Tennessee. Everyone who has started has gotten at least one. Pop-Tart has gotten 2. Of course, that last one, which was a 20-point jam. It kind of goes without saying if you play roller derby, if you get out in front first.
Yep. But then you just get the chance to control, and then with the penalty problems, that just was a recipe for disaster in that one jam. And Chaos back out in front. Animaniac pushed to the front of the pack, able to slide free as well.
Chaos with her second lead jam status.
Louisiana setting up in the back.
Absorbs a hit.
Oh, Animaniac comes flying in.
Chaos got 4. Just want to see how many did it.
Referee's check. No points
off.
out. That was great effort. Animaniac just with a big smile throws her hands up in the air. Not due to lack of effort. Great ability to do that, close. But not giving up at the end of the jam.
And it was close. It probably it looked like it could have been a few points there tacked on, but the refs got together, said that no points were scored.
Oh, Brawladine now jammed for the first time. That's one of the captains here for Louisiana. I apologize. No, that's I confused that with Desi. Brawladine, one of the veteran defensive players, though, now jamming, doing a great job juking through the inside, stepping over legs.
That is Louisiana's second lead jam status, a.k.a. Rogue, wearing the star for Team Tennessee. Sorry, didn't say that earlier.
But Machu Picchu getting that knockout, dragging all the way back. Rest in pieces now with the pivot, doing some blocking after jamming a handful of jams. Gets pushed in the back. And it looks like that's a cut track being called there on a.k.a. Rogue. Power jam going to Louisiana.
Perfect opportunity here for Brawladine. Already at 4 points, trying to work some more. Sneaks around the outside lane. Takes another 4 points. Puts him up on the board.
Yeah, looking to spice things up now on the power jam. Brawladine already is at 2 passes already so far. Now looking to get a third.
2 scoring passes have occurred. That is her third scoring pass, 12 points so far in this jam.
The jammer is standing. So that should still be, I believe, the initial pass. So chance possibly for one more. And driving forwards, Brawladine. Looks like we have a forearm call being called on 53 there for Tennessee.
That's Punch Bug, usually one of the jammers in the rotation, but it looks like Tennessee has opted for another rotation.
All right, re-engage on the far side track once again. Brawladine trying to wind up a pretty big jam, dragging Louisiana back into this game. 24 points now on the board for them.
Jam comes to its natural conclusion, but
another 2 points picked up there by Brawladine. That is exactly what the doctor ordered, changing up the jammer rotation. Good job by the coaches, throwing up a big jam 5 minutes ago here in the first half. Yeah, power jam. Great jam for Louisiana. Keep it going, Brawla. Shout-outs from PR Mageddon.
It's like he knows him or something.
He's had some experience. Sorry to see he's not here this year. Expecting a little one, so congrats to him.
Yes.
Always a big Louisiana supporter. Little Miss Maggot, another newer jammer, gets knocked out and back in. But a cut track is the call on Little Miss Maggot. So eager to get back in, just looks like barely stepped in front of a blocker. But track cut is the call. It's always one of the things you kind of worry about, just trying to be so aggressive, trying to get the team back into the game, not try to do too much. Maybe that was one of the times where you just had to be just a little bit more conservative, understanding that you got a long road still ahead of you just to keep catching up, to just start whittling down the lead of the other team.
And while all that was happening, Pop-Tart takes her third lead jam status. She's still your point leader with 24 points. Last time we saw her out there, she had a 20-point jam. already through on her initial pass and gonna call it off.
Nice tall jammer gives you the option to stand up in the middle of the pack and watch the jam ref. I think the attempt was to call it off before Little Miss Maggot was released, but Little Miss Maggot was released, so we will start with both jammers on the track, and penalty box will be empty.
So looks like Animaniac, number 999, is out there for Louisiana, going up against the Truth, 0-4 for Tennessee.
The Truth has been throwing it down so far in the first half. Pop-Tart solid, but the Truth has just been straight up for real and busting right out the middle of that pack. Animaniac wiped out to the inside.
Strong defense there. Stovall, Mage.
And the Truth picks up 4. Animaniac free, putting the star back on the helmet. Tennessee set up in the back now, rushing forward for offense just as the Truth jumps in. Nothing on that last scoring pass. First nothing jam of the game. Been consistent scoring even though there was 3 points picked up.
4 points picked up there.
I apologize, that was nothing pass, which we haven't seen too many of those either. It's
correct.
Usually somebody scoring and calling it off. So Louisiana's able to stay strong there at the end of that jam.
But Tennessee puts 4 more points up, 60-26 in favor of Tennessee. Just over 2 minutes left in the first period.
All right, so it looks like that.
It's like chaos out there for Tennessee.
And Brawla Dean back out there, shifting things up. Louisiana changing the recipe in their jammer rotation. Ooh, big hit going down. Chaos sent to the outside, and Brawla Dean laid out here, quickly back up. Machu Picchu Wolf working with Frida Beast as well.
Brawla Dean, her second lead jam status out there.
Brawla Dean now stalking the pack, jumps into the action. Oh, great reset, change of speed. Takes another knock, gets another run at it. 4 points, Brawla Dean, so consistent. Good call by the coaches throwing her into the jammer rotation.
And Chaos answers with 4 of her own.
Oh, one more pass, calls it off as looks at the jam ref. 1 minute now to go in the half. Enough time probably for one more jam, or definitely time for one more jam. 64-34. Plenty of time to go. We still have the whole second half to go. We'll see what the coaches try to do at halftime. It's only 5 minutes. There's only so much changes, so much you can do.
You don't even get a chance to go to the locker room. You got to do all your strategy while switching benches. It looks like Pop-Tart.
Popping up and down behind the line.
Living up to her name.
I think that's small fry, but we'll just confirm. 757. Bottled up in the middle of the pack. No, that's not small fry. That was actually 23 Rocker Pepper,
but
and did a quick star
anyway.
pass.
The star pass to number 34, Desi.
Desi, the captain, puts a star on, now racing up behind the pack. Engage, able to pass a few blockers. And there's a blocker reporting to the penalty box, so that should be 3. It was 3 points picked up there by Desi to bring us to halftime. Oh, man. Tennessee able to extend that lead, but Louisiana starting to build upon, get some confidence as that first half started to come to a conclusion. So, NJ, that was pretty exciting action.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so we're gonna step away for a little bit. We'll give we'll bring this down, and then we'll be back shortly, about 4.5 minutes. right, welcome back to the action, folks. This is Tom Foolery back with NJ Knight. We are bringing you the second half of Tennessee, Louisiana. All right, let's give a shout-out. New England Roller Derby would like to thank their production sponsor, Sociopath. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering size-inclusive leggings and shorts designed to fit you. With 7 different lengths and pockets, she is sure to have a style that works for your body. Team colors, custom prints, and group discounts are available. Also offering dozens of armband and helmet covers options. She's got you covered. Please see sociopath.ca/nerd for 10% off your next order. All right, so coming back in, we talked about how penalties were a problem right now in the first half for Team Louisiana. Right now, we checked out the board. It looks like Little Miss Maggot sitting with 3, Machu Picchu with 2, Brawladine with 2, and Tennessee doesn't have a skater with more than 1. So, story of the first half, Tennessee staying very clean, getting lead jammer, and Louisiana just got to stay out of the box now to have a shot to get back in the second half.
And that tells the tale definitely on the penalty side. On the score side, Chaos is working with 15 points. Your point leader is Pop-Tart with 31 points. The Truth with 9 points. AKA Rogue with 8 points. Animaniac with 8 points. Brawladine with 26. And Desi with 3 points. It is 67-37 in favor of Tennessee, a 30-point lead.
And a shout out to all those people online who are at work. Stay tuned. Glad you're able to check out some, and hopefully the boss doesn't see it. We are back to the action. The Animaniac driving forward. Yet's lead jammer for Louisiana.
Pop-Tart on her heels, also starting out the second half as your jammer for Tennessee.
Louisiana trying to catch up, trying to slow the pack down, but Tennessee choosing to run this pack. Big pile up in turns 3 and 4. Jam is called off. We'll see if there's any extra whistles. I don't see anything at the moment. No penalties as a result of that, but it looks like 3 points were picked up by Tennessee. I don't see anything going up at the moment. I don't know if the referees are checking.
Are they talking about points?
I think they are. See, they're on the outside track. Referees right in front of your camera. We'll find out if anything comes from it, but at the moment I don't see anything. Looks like we got players reporting to the penalty box. We have 00 Mage, the captain for Tennessee. Little Miss Maggot has the fleur-de-lis on top of the helmet and out in front. Quads of Chaos, though.
2 for 2 here for Team Louisiana in the second half. Quads of Chaos out there for Tennessee. Recycled all the way to the back. I beat you.
We also had Jigs report over to the penalty box as well. So it looks like Tennessee down 2 blockers at the moment.
Co-captain Mage released from the penalty box. Pivot is back out there.
Sorry about that. Big hit, Machu Picchu sending Chaos down. Chaos just steps off the track. Had enough of that, shuts it down. Machu Picchu. A smaller blocker than Chaos, but put Chaos down hard. Yeah, so great jammer matchup so far. Looks like Louisiana able to get out ahead the first couple. Chaos took back control, got some points, called that one off.
8-3 jam there. And maybe that might be Louisiana's hope there. Chip away, 3 points, 4 points.
Got to start somewhere, and right now they're going to send Rest in Pieces back to the line. Trying to hop around the outside, but met by Beast Mode.
And the Truth barrels on through, takes lead jam status for the 3rd time.
The things I've learned today, the Truth is real. Consistent, every time out there, always having an impact on the game. Great job there. Good knockout. Carmina Piranha getting that jam called off as Rest in Pieces came around.
2 points there by the Truth.
That's minimizing the damage, though. I got to give Carmina Piranha good props there getting that knockoff. The Truth was looking to wind up another big jam, but got everything called off.
So after all of that, we are still at a 30-point lead.
We got just under 17 minutes to go in the game now. Time is going to be on Tennessee's side, but Louisiana's got to keep at it, figure out a solution, get that defense hardened up just a little bit to figure out how to bottle up Tennessee's jammers. That looks like a new jammer out there for
Rocket Kitty, and she is out in front, 1989. Rocket Kitty, first time out there, makes short work of the Louisiana defense.
Yeah, Small Fry trying to chase down Kitty. Choosing speed, goes around the outside, not sure. Nope, not able to pick up a point. Went around the outside, 1 point.
1 point for Rocket.
Yeah, the great effort Small Fry thought was going to be able to sneak in, but kind of darted to the out because the inside line was closed. So there's not much you can do about that. All right, so right now, 16 minutes to go, 76-45. Jam so far now starting to grind down, get a little shorter. We don't have the big ones we were seeing earlier. So defenses are starting to stiffen up a little bit. Animaniac back at the line.
Chaos back out there as well.
Chaos jumped out first. Got lead jammer status. Jammers are racing now. The pack is picking up pace.
That looks like she's going to take her time, call it off just.
That's perfectly okay. Nothing Jam. Tennessee stays in
But
front.
what it did is it chipped off good, 25, 30 seconds.
And now you got another 30 seconds in between the jams, so that's a minute killed. Right now we got a blocker in the box. That's still Carmina Piranha to start the next jam.
Pop-Tart wearing the star for Tennessee.
I believe that is some blonde pigtails or blonde hair. I believe that is Brawladine. We'll wait and get clarification.
It is, in fact, Brawladine.
Yeah, Brawladine coming in, brought some energy to this jamming rotation. Looks like we got number 11, Doc Adams, reporting the penalty box for Team Louisiana.
Good recycle back there by the MVP of the previous Tennessee game, Baker.
Oh, nice little push there by Wolf Getz. Brawladine out of the pack. Now Wolf and Machu Picchu trying to slow up Pop-Tart. Yeah, Pop-Tart comes right around. Kicked a little bit of tape, but it didn't go over. So we're able to call that jam off after picking 4 more points up for Team Tennessee. Got some Kitty fans out there online. Dang, Rocket Kitty, indeed a Rocket. Go Kitty. Little Miss Maggot back there pivoting a lot in the first half. Now starting to take the star as well with Brawladine.
But the star on top of the truth set for Tennessee.
Dealing with number 23, Rocket Popper, the pivot. Oh, and got the cut track call. The truth sits down. Great opportunity here for Little Miss Maggot. 1 more to beat. Beast mode. Oh, Beast mode stands tall, but toe stop stopped on the rope. Great body control there by Little Miss Maggot.
After all that, Little Miss Maggot with her first lead jam status, working with 8 points. 35-point lead now for Team Tennessee. And the truth is standing in the penalty box, so another 10 seconds. We will be at full strength. Both jammers out on the track.
Yeah, Little Miss Maggot getting slowed up there on the backstretch. Calls for the offense to come, but the truth released from the box, blowing up skaters. Oh, the truth just banging through the pack. Great strength and drive in the legs. So 4 points up there for Little Miss Maggot. Now looking to try to get some more and probably get a call off. Oh, looks like upended, and the truth takes flight. Oh, we see Little Miss Maggot going around the outside. Low block is the call.
So now we have a power jam and a determined the truth, unleashing the truth on the Louisiana defense. 8 points so far in this jam. Another 30 seconds left in the jam.
Meanwhile, we got Beast Mode, Alita 1, and Rocket Popper reporting to penalty box, so a little more space out there. But yeah, that just hurts a little bit. Able to finally get that power jam, sent truth to the box. You're hoping to get that called off. Then the low block is called. So truth still trying to fight a way through, able to swirl around Doc Adams.
And does so at the end, putting up another 4 points. 16 in total for the truth.
Jammer was released for Louisiana before the end of the jam, but another blocker going to the box. That's number 5, I Shove Lucy. So it looks like we have an official review coming. We'll just clarify, I believe it's Louisiana. It is Louisiana, so we're sitting here at 96 points, Tennessee 50 points, Louisiana 11:52 to go. the truth has just been a changer in this. Started in the beginning, or the end of, the first half, but the second half just been so consistent, so powerful, just starting to dominate the game every time out there.
And seemed, like I said before, seemed determined, like wanted to just make her mark here at Battle of the All-Stars 2020.
Making a mark,
and she
most
did indeed.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a train on track, just keeps moving forward. Doesn't matter what body's in front, just able to power right on through. Now, Animaniac's been consistent throughout the game, trying to get things there. Loomis Maggot and Brawla Dean, great strategy, throwing them into the jammer rotation. Just trying to build some momentum, trying to get something started right now. The official review, hopefully if they win the official review, that gets them a little momentum. We'll find out what's going on. Just a little update. I do see Doc Adams now sitting with the EMTs, sitting upright, going through a couple tests. Seems to be alert and speaking, but just making sure.
Always want to just be sure, want to be safe. Also want to say, as we're waiting here, the winner of this game will play tomorrow. Will play later on today at 4:45 against North Carolina. The loser will play at 3:30 against Vermont.
All right, so winner gonna be right back in action. So the loser, I apologize, is that tomorrow or is that later today?
Unless I wrote it down wrong, I saw Friday, which is today.
Okay, good call, good call. I looked at the schedule earlier, lost track of it. I'm trying to stay one game at a time.
It's quite the large schedule and bracket, so it is very hard to keep track of here, and plus it's a 4-day weekend.
Shout out to Ballsy8 saying, I love my Chattanooga friends. Keep it up, Tennessee. All right, so we'll find out what's going on with this official review at some point. Like I said, we got a pivot standing for Louisiana box, plus you have a blocker, and then there's the pivot standing for Team Tennessee. 96-50, we'll see if there's anybody getting in or out of the box or if there's any point changes. But right now, what can you say? We've had exciting games today. That last game just took off, and you could feel the energy in the building start to come alive. People started getting involved. People started choosing sides and cheering teams.
Mm-hmm. Even if they had no affiliation with it, they picked a side, they started cheering. And that's the type of game that really energizes a crowd, energizes people who are watching on the live feed. It's pretty much what Derby's all about.
Yeah, well, the interesting part is you always have skaters who skate with friends, and then as the game starts getting closer, it sucks. All the skaters start cheering and getting involved, and then you always hear good communication and good stuff, people talking about situations that they're in or that they're watching. It's great. It's a lot of fun seeing we have all the teams out there watching because you get to hear their perspectives as you're standing in the audience and then getting to talk to them and seeing them starting to have fun, and you realize what makes this tournament special. It brings so many different people. Oh, shout out to Timmy Twitch, one of my fellow announcers up at Penn, Jersey. He tries to teach me how to be sexy. I haven't quite pulled it off yet.
Oh, you're working. You're getting there.
I need a lot of work on that.
You got me beat.
All right, so let's see. I don't see any changes in penalty box. I don't see any score changes. We'll wait and see if that Louisiana dot disappears.
Well, it would disappear even if it was upheld. Once you do not retain it.
Yeah, you don't retain it in the
40-minute games. It looks like no changes have been made there. So,
Animaniac out there.
Rocket Kitty out there for Tennessee.
Rocket Kitty took a knock once again, knocked to the outside, jamming to the front. Animaniac hitting the Jets. Oh, low block is the call. It trips up. Number 23, that's Rocket Popper. We got somebody singing from the penalty box. Pretty nice voice, though.
Quite the bravado.
It was either I Shove Lucy, who's got a lot of energy, so that would be my guess, or it's 53 Punchbug, who looks very stoic over there. So glad to see you having fun, Louisiana singing. Brawla Dean at the line.
So 3 points there for Tennessee at the end, 4 points for Louisiana. Chaos, the captain, back out there for her team. Going against Brawla Dean.
Brawla Dean inserted into the jammer rotation, been successful. Chaos, though, has been very successful, and they got it bottled up at the moment, trying to slow down Chaos. Great offense in front. That was Mage. And I can't see who the other blocker was. That was a great job spring free. I think it might be, nope. I was thinking it was Pocket Kitty, but I do not believe that is true. Machu Picchu up there trying to play some offense. Oh, Carmina Piranha comes up as well. Machu Picchu takes off Chaos. Chaos just jumps right back on the track. I could be mistaken. I didn't see Machu Picchu go off, but, you know, it is what it is. Got to keep it rolling.
No pass, no penalty on that last one. So only 3 points there for that pass by Chaos.
We just had number 34 report to the penalty box for Louisiana. That's Desi.
Brawladine on her way to the penalty box. Track cut called on Louisiana. 30 seconds for Chaos.
Yeah, the penalty is starting to add up. They just start to get some momentum and just something doesn't quite go right. So love to see them keep at it. You know the physicalities there. Oh, everybody hitting the floor. In the middle of that was Carmina Piranha. And then Chaos able to outlast. Looks like feeling it after that last pass.
Well, the last 2 passes have been definitely took it out of her.
Yeah, PR McGedden calls it out online. Machu and Chaos have been going at it for most of the game, just battling. Oh, Punch Bug gets right into Brawladine. Yeah, Punch Bug able to sit pretty well, trying to get some help from Carmina, and Punch Bug gets the knockout as the jam comes to conclusion. 4 points, but earned a real hard way for Louisiana after going to the penalty box and getting back out. All right, sitting there at 114-62, 8.5 minutes to go in the game there, NJ.
That was a 15-point jam there by Chaos. She earned every point.
Next jam is going to be brought to you by the penalty box sponsor, Apex Skate Shop. Location is in the building here in Turn 2, apexskateshop.com for all of you online.
And Pop-Tart up against Little Miss Maggot.
Oh, and they get the cut track.
Track cut called on Pop-Tart there.
All right, time to unleash that fleur-de-lis. Cut track called on Pop-Tart. Skaters down. Everybody's slow getting up. I think it's just due to safety. And there you go. Little Miss Maggot through.
Second lead jam stats for Little Miss Maggot. Jenny Haight on her way to the penalty box as well. That is a forearm call on Jenny Haight.
All right,
5-on-3 advantage by Louisiana.
Yeah, getting that pack broken up. Rest in pieces up there and weaving the way through Little Miss Maggot. All right, 4 points. Little Miss Maggot points right at Pop-Tart coming out of the penalty box. Louisiana able to slow up Pop-Tart down on the track, right on top. Not giving any spaces. Rest in pieces and Wolf. And 4 more points, so good opportunity, good solid defense, given the opportunity Maggot to put the points up.
And Pop-Tart threw on her initial pass, putting the cover back on her helmet.
Getting down and getting low is Little Miss Maggot, but knocked off the track.
Apex hop there, 4 points up on the board for Pop-Tart.
Oh, got by 2, but Electric Cal was the last one knocking off Maggot. I'm not sure if Maggot's aware of the lead jammer status or just choosing to run it. Coaches don't seem to be calling, so I guess it must be a choice to run it, trusting Little Miss Maggot. Pop-Tart knocked off, dragged all the way back. Yeah, Free to Beast involved. Now Wolf trying to slow up Pop-Tart. Good job doing so. It's been tough so far, but it looks like Pop-Tart's starting to feel some wear of that defense. This kind of runs the clock out. All right, 78 points now on the board for Louisiana. But yeah, right now, got to figure out how in this time to start putting up some more bunches of points there by Louisiana.
16-8 jam there, bringing Little Miss Maggot's total to 28. Pop-Tart's total to 46.
So we got a small party going on in the penalty box for Team Tennessee. We got 2 blockers standing, 1 sitting, 1 blocker out there, and the Truth gets sent to the line. Truth does a knockoff. Animaniac not going back, but they need to have a chance to score points. Oh, and great job killing
time there.
So 2 blockers now back on the track. They were hoping to get in front of Animaniac, and no way you were going to stop her on that try.
4th lead jam status for Animaniac. Track cut on the Truth. She is not happy with it. She's on her way to the penalty box. Power jam for Animaniac.
Oh, Machu Picchu comes in with a big hit, knocking off a blocker, but it looks like it's called for a back block. A high block now called on 22 for Team Tennessee. That's Jenny Haight. So only 2 blockers out there. Here is what they've been waiting for, an opportunity. Animaniac comes in with some verve, putting another 4 on the board. We got 1 blocker standing off the track there for Tennessee. Oh, going up and trying to get down inbounds, but unable to do so. Animaniac resets, jumping forward. Oh, tripped up. Forearm is the call.
Oh, that is on Mage.
Tough fall there by Animaniac. Checked and then gets at least a hand up by Rest in Pieces. 3 more points there picked up by Louisiana. Animaniac putting some energy back into the building. But there is a timeout, wisely called timeout by Tennessee, just as Louisiana's starting to pick up some momentum. I'm pretty sure that was some pretty good gamesmanship, putting a halt to all of that. All right, well, I hope you're all out there enjoying it. All you at work, don't get in trouble. Keep it low. If you don't want to have it up on your computer, at least listen to us. We'll do our best to try to keep you informed. Right now, we got how much time remaining there, NJ?
We got 4 minutes and 28 seconds, 122 to 89.
Situation sits, timeout is called. We got a blocker standing and a blocker sitting in the box for Tennessee. Machu Picchu standing for Team Louisiana. It looks like Brawl Dean's already at the line, and I see Chaos hovering around as well. So that sets up for another really good matchup. So we got to see if the 3 base of Louisiana can stop Chaos. Chaos has been pretty solid all day long.
And once again, the winner of this gets North Carolina later on today at 4:45. Loser gets Vermont at 3:30.
Most definitely. Here we go. Next whistle's going to start us back on the action. So Chaos choosing to step in front of Balladine. Balladine knocked off quickly back on the track.
As we got Cope and looks like Centilli Lace.
2 blockers. Here comes Machu Picchu. Clears open a big hole. Machu Picchu, not the biggest blocker, but making all of it felt by everyone, slowing up Chaos.
Forum called on Centilli Lace. She's on her way. Down. Tennessee still down 2 blockers, but Chaos all out for her initial.
Balladine completes a scoring pass for 4 points. Looks like they're going to keep the jam rolling. I don't see anything being called by the coach to call it off. Chaos, able to just fight off Carmina Piranha.
Spin move there, 4 points. So answers Brawl is 4 points with 4 of her own. But Brawl up 8 to 4 on this jam.
Oh, Chaos able to work the way through the pack actually rather quickly that time. On the far side of the track. Balladine knocked to the outside, now grinding things down. Reinforcements came from the penalty box. They had a strong 3-tripod, I guess is really what you would call it, not a 3-pod. All right, great effort there. 97 points now by Louisiana, 133, 3 minutes and counting down.
So Tennessee, that last jam, realized as long as you meet Brawla's points, they kind of take their time, as Chaos was. Catching her breath, taking her time. It looks like we got Pop-Tart and Little Miss Maggot off the line and barrels through. Pop-Tart takes lead jam status. That is her 6th. Your point leader.
A lot of skaters going down and balling up, but get to see everybody's okay. Little Miss Maggot is free. But right now, Tennessee just wants to keep the clock running, keep the jammers out of the penalty box. You saw last game, very late, Smack Mamba chose to stay on the track, took a penalty, and almost gave up a big jam the other way, but things worked out. All right, that's number 757. Small Fry reporting in the penalty box now, pivoting for Louisiana. Oh, well, I
Big
shove
hit.
Lucy, big hit, but Pop-Tart just shrugs it off. Taking flight is Little Miss Maggot, but not able to land it completely inbounds. A beautiful little hop through the inside, keeping the skates in.
This is an 8-8 jam here with Pop-Tart and Little Miss Maggot.
Little Miss Maggot having success getting to the front of the pack, but not able to get out. That's one of those key things in Derby. You know, you got to get in front of the pack, but you have to be able to get away from the pack. And it just seems like as it gets to the front, one little knock sends her off, and then got to recycle back.
And Pop-Tart taking her time approaching the pack.
Yeah, we
draining every second they can.
40 seconds of counting down on the jam clock, 1:20 or so in the full clock. And choosing to keep it going. Just winding the time down. Little Miss Maggot once again picks herself off the track. Gets back on. Small fry, last line of defense there between Pop-Tart getting sent off. That's
just under a minute left on the game clock. Jam clock is within 10 seconds, about to hit to its natural conclusion.
I don't know if you guys can hear out there. We got the Team Louisiana singing on the bench, putting good vibes out there. 112 now on the board for Louisiana, 146. Enough time for one more jam, folks. Oh, it looks like very late in the jam. Bourbon Bruiser, my producer over here, pointed out Little Miss Maggot reporting to the penalty box with a low block. So we're going to start as a power jam for the truth. And, you know, that's basically pretty much able to set the game up. So got to get free. So the defense can stop, but they got a lot of work to do. There's only 2 blockers out there at the moment.
And
oh, going down hard, but getting back up is the truth. Great effort there by Carmina Piranha, giving the thumbs up on the track. Oh, still having fun out there. That's great to see. Oh, Machu Picchu right up in the middle of the truth. Carmina Piranha. Oh, the truth shuts it down.
4 more points up. Could have called it earlier, but I didn't think she knew the time until she got word from the bench, said, call it. She called it. And your unofficial score is 154 to 112. Again, once again, unofficial score. We'll get the official score to you in just a minute. We will also get MVPs from Tennessee and Louisiana to you in just a few minutes.
Yeah, thank you for listening in. Louisiana bringing so much energy, and then seeing them sing and having fun at the end of the game was great, but Tennessee just too much today. Such a strong, powerful team looking to keep things going this weekend.
All right, and like I said, we'll be back in just a few minutes with the announcements of the MVP. Okay, and we have our MVPs first of all from Team Louisiana, number 5'11", Machu Picchu, and for Team Tennessee, number 04, The Truth. Like I said, determined, almost possessed-like.
Yeah, your great point. The Truth just injected something into that game, changed the game with that energy and that power. Just was not be denied. Basically willed Tennessee to a lead, and then the defense just stepped in there and then sealed it out. Now Louisiana didn't give up. They fought to the very end, 112, very respectable against a strong Tennessee team. We look to see them come back. Always fun seeing the team from Louisiana. I can't say much more. The game spoke for itself. Let's give one more shout out, actually, before I get out of here. New England Roller Derby would like to thank their production sponsor, Sociopath. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering size-inclusive leggings and shorts designed to fit you. With 7 different lengths and pockets, she is sure to have the style that works for your body. Team colors, custom prints, group discounts are available, also offering dozens of armbands and helmet cover options. She's got you covered. Please see sociopath.ca/nerd for a 10% discount off of your next order.
All right, and I have been the New Jersey Knight.
I have been Tom Foolery.
And we thank you for listening to Team Tennessee beating Team Louisiana. Stay tuned for the next game and games throughout the rest of the weekend.